Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a 105 leFH18B2, the French Tier 5 premium SPG that most people know as a leFhy or a leaf blower, and we know as Fifi La Pew Pew, and this one is on the North Spawn of Pilsen under the command of Zin 1983. Two Fifis on his team. Now this is an all Tier 5 game. So he's going up against slightly easier opposition because it's a lot more difficult to play the Fifi in a Tier 7 game where you're bottom tier, but in this occasion he's same tier as everyone else. And well, he's got company. An M41 HMC managed to get to the firing position just ahead of him, and well, he's got those two barriers in front of him. That might be a big problem trying to shoot through that gap, and I don't think you can drive through that gap. So he's actually going to try and shoot through it if he can. I think he might have to change position though halfway through the battle. Dialing in that IKV 103, rounds out, nicely dialed in. Shell lands just to the left. Now that appeared to be right on target, but yeah, he's having difficulty trying to aim on that spot. Now he's going back to where the IKV was last seen. Now he can spot two. An IKV 103, which you can kill with one shot if you can land the shell in the cockpit. Oh, he does that time! 304 hit points of damage, going for the M10 RBFM, the French version of the M10, and he kills that one with one shot! So 2 kills already, but he is moving position, yeah, because that wasn't a very good position, that one, to be honest. He's much better off just a little further away from that M41. Okay, we've got a Leopard tank in the centre. Fires a snapshot. Misses, unfortunately. We also lost the T50. The Leopard's trying to disappear. He's aiming ahead of its path. No, it changed course just at the last moment. Over in the factory area, from here we can actually hit some of the enemy tanks. There's an AT2 sitting outside the factory. It's the Tier 5 British tank destroyer without a turret, just a big casement. Rounds out. Oh, just missed. Okay, there's a couple of enemy tanks inside that factory, and one of them's decided to come out. It's the T1. He fires one in at him, just misses him. Now these shells will do 410 alpha if they can penetrate the armour, and they have to get through 53mm of armour if they're going to do that. 1.91 meters burst radius rather, which is actually quite close, so you still have to get a very close shot to do some damage to their tracks or to hold them in place. He fires one in the BDR, very close, that was almost on target. That AT2 is about to come out of that factory. The 25 TP. Unfortunately, he got killed by the gorilla on the enemy team, and we're now firing rounds into the factory. But that AT2 is staying inside there for the moment. Okay, we switched targets again. So 25 TP on the enemy team, still in that factory area, but it looks like he's on the move. Rounds out. Good shot. Oh, he set him alight, and he burned up. So that's his 3rd kill. We're not doing too well at the moment. I'm afraid we're 3 tanks down on the enemy. He fires another round in. And, oh, the enemy's getting rather close here as well. There's a Leopard and a Skoda T24. Lovely shot on the Leopard. Leading shot. He worked out exactly where he was going to be. Fired the round ahead. That's what I tend to do as well. At the head of the target, and the shell just, the tank just drives straight into it. They are the most difficult shots to do, but they're actually very satisfying when you do it. And I know that Zin's practiced it quite enough. I think most Arty players, after a while, you get the skill, you know exactly how much lead you need to do, and you don't actually have to calculate it, you just know it by feel. You know it by instinct, almost. It's like using the force, so to speak. I know it sounds a bit trite, but well, the enemy attack that was coming from the factory area has sort of been blunted. And the reason for that is there's another Fifi on our team, and he's been getting quite a few kills. He's got 2 kills actually at the moment, but Zin's got 5. Oh, M4A1. He can't see us, but he might see that M41. If he fires towards him, and he does, then he might shoot at us, or shoot at the M41 and hit us by mistake. He's backed off behind that building, but he will pop out. Lovely shot right into the sides. He's virtually completely wiped him out with that shot. Just trying to get leading shot on him now to wipe him out. He stays still. Thank you very much. That's a kill, and that's a high caliber and a Top Gun. There you go, Top Gun's come up. Okay, he's been playing rather well. There's still 5 enemies left, so the scores are now even. We were 3 down, remember? Now we're even. Okay, there's a VK3001H. He's just been badly damaged by our teammates. And in fact, actually, now he's going in for the kill shot. Dialed in, rounds out. Oh, now that would have been a kill for sure, because he was perfectly dialed in. And that T67, he's after our Fifi teammate. Dives across the trench. Leading shot onto him. Almost gets him. Almost. Everybody's trying to get that T67. He's the most dangerous of the opponents. Oh, and he's getting very close. Unfortunately, he's just fired a round into our Fifi and he's gone out of the game. But the T67 is still alive. We're going for the AMX13AM, who's on the move. Lining him up. And that's a kill as well. So that's 7 kills. And now it's just that T67 and 2 Arty left to kill. T67's trying to dash away there. Just missed him again. We've only got 12 rounds of HE left, 5 of heat and 2 of AP. But remember, we've still got the M41 near us, just a short distance away. So we've got more than one trying to attack him when he comes here. Here he comes. Okay, so remember, he's going to go for the tank first. If he doesn't go for us. That tank is AFK. The Panzer IV. Here he comes. Yes! Right in the face! Radley Walters! And now we're off to the races because we want to get to the enemy Arty. Get to their cap. There's the shots coming in from the enemy Arty. It's a gorilla and a Fifi. So there's still a possible Pools medal on the cards. Now, of course, the Panzer IV-H is AFK, and he'll be sorry that he missed this battle because at this moment he'd be very excited at the possibility of actually picking up a Pascucci's medal. But of course, it looks like he's going to miss out. He might actually even get taken out. In fact, I can't work out why the enemy Arty haven't actually fired and taken him out. But oh, he's moving! He's moving! The Panzer IV-H has joined the game. Now that kind of reduces our chances of actually getting a Pools medal because he'll probably want to get to the enemy Arty before we do. But the Radleys would still be a very, very good haul. There's one of them now, the Fifi, I was about to say leaf blower. The Fifi has been spotted. He's the other side of the factory and the Panzer IV-H is going to go straight through the factory at him. Of course, the Panzer IV-H has been badly damaged already while he was AFK. Zin hasn't got a shot from this angle. There's no way he can hit it. He has to move further south if he's going to get shots. And I think he's going through the coal pits because he thinks the gorilla is on this side and the Panzer IV-H has reached the Fifi. Can he take him out? He'll probably need 2 shots to do it. I think he has got the 105mm derp gun. He could do it with 1 shot, but he'd need to get a penning shot. Probably to use a heat round to do it. Well, he's lost a load of hit points, but there goes the Fifi taken out by our Panzer IV-H, which means the Pools medal is gone. But who cares, the Radleys is still a very good game. And Zin's roundabout drive is... I would have driven straight for the enemy cap because I would expected to meet the enemy on the way, and it looks like the M41 HMC's met the gorilla because he's been stunned. Or at least the gorilla's seen him. There's the gorilla. He's over on the other side of the battlefield. The Panzer IV-H finds him and the Panzer IV-H has claimed his Pascucci's. And the game's over. So Radley's it is. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats for this one. And it's an ace tank of a Zin 1983 and a 105 leFH18B2, and that's an achievement when you do it in your own tier battle, because it's normally you'll get an ace in a tier 6 or a tier 7 battle, but very rarely would you ever get an ace in a tier 5 battle, because you only earn the XP for the same tier. With the higher tiers you earn 10% more XP for every higher tier tank that you hit, so it makes it much easier to get an ace off higher tier games. And well, he did it on this one, and he also picked up an arsonist for setting light to one of the enemy tanks and watching him burn up. He also got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits in this one. He managed to get 16. He got a Radley Walters Medal. It's an epic medal. He managed to kill 8 of the enemy tanks. He got 8 exactly. He got the high caliber for dealing the most damage in the battle, and a top gun for getting at least 6 kills, and his win rate from that game was 6,919. Very, very good battle indeed. Let's have a look at team score. Well, highest score on the game, 2,059 hit points of damage from that game. The next highest scorer was the enemy Fifi with 1,067, and after that the Panzer IV-H on the enemy team with 1,003. When it came to kills, again, he's got the highest amount with 8. The next highest scorer had less than half the amount he did, and that was the Fifi on our own team, who was actually doing a good job up until he met that T67. And when it came to base XP, again, he's got the top. He's got the top in all 3 columns. 1,044 base experience points for Zin. 635 goes to the Panzer Selbstfahrerfette 4C, and 510 goes to that Panzer IV-H, who woke up at the end of the game and picked up a Pascucci's medal for doing so. Yes. I mean, you can't sleep for the entire game, wake up late and then expect to sort of like win the game. But that's what this guy actually effectively did by taking out both of the last 2 enemy vehicles. So let's have a look at the detail report. 25 shots fired by Zin. He only fired HE in that game. 9 direct hits, 6 penetrations and 8 splash. Damage of 2,059 hit points, of which 1,116 were at more than 300 meters. So you can see he did hit quite a few targets that were very close. He actually didn't get hit at all during that battle. He retained all his hit points, not damaged at all. 9 enemy vehicles damaged, 8 killed, and 47,621 credits from the game. 3,200 for ammunition. Of course, he didn't use any premium rounds whatsoever, so he ended up with 44,421, which is very profitable. And 30 bonds from that battle. Yes, he did pick up the Radleys, which is worth 3, the high caliber, which is worth 1, and the top gun worth 1. And of course 25 from Vici, and 1,566 XP, 783 for completing the mission event, 626 for this being a premium vehicle, took away 2,975 experience points altogether. Great battle there by Zin 1983. Excuse me. And I was very pleased as well that in the replay he tried to maintain the view on the target rather than pulling away, so we could actually see what happened to the shots, and it makes a much better battle because of it, because we actually got to see the targets being wiped out. And of course that's what the spectator, the viewer of the videos, wants to see. They want to see the success, and boy did you see the success when you shotgunned that, well, it nearly was a shotgun at close range, taking out that T67 by smashing a shell right into his face as he came in for the kill and denying him. And boy, that was a good game. It really was. So hats off to Zin 1983 for that one. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching.